Hi, and today we're looking at the part whole model, okay? So we're looking at the part whole model, and this helps us understand our adding and our taking away, and that's why we're doing it, okay? So we've got, the best way to explain this, I think, is we've got this, and we've got part of a cake here, one slice of a cake, and we've got a larger part here. So this is the bigger part of the cake, and this is the smaller part of the cake. Okay, but they're both parts, and when we put those two parts together, we get the whole cake. We get the whole cake. Yeah, so we've got a part of a cake and a part of a cake, and we put them together, and we get the whole cake. We could say that about pizza, or whatever, a donut, or something that's not food, maybe. Okay, so this, we've got one part and then another part. But we can also show this with numbers, okay? So here we've got a part which is 3. 1, 2, 3, Nimicon 3. And we've got a part which is another number. Which number is this? What number is this? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we've got 7 here. We've got 7 here. We've got 3. And we've got 7. Okay, great. So we've got 3 and 7. If you know, well, what is that? 3 and 7 makes... we've put them together. 3 and 7 makes 10. And just to check, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they go together. And they go together to make a 10. Whoops. So you can see that we've got a part here, which is the smaller part, a bigger part, which is 7, and they go together. They go together to make the whole number, which is 10, and we've added those together. And from our number families, we could then say that 10 take away 3 is 7. 10 take away 3 is 7, and like we did already. Okay, so we can use this like we use our number families because they are all linked together. Okay, all these numbers are linked together. So what I wonder is if you could, this is your first activity, is you could draw this number sentence as part of the part whole. Some of you might be able to print this slide, or some of you might just want to draw it in your book or on a whiteboard. Okay, so can you draw 6 add 4 is the same as 10? If you're not sure, I might be able to show you in a minute. Just have a go. Pause the video, have a go. Okay, well done. Let's move on then. So let's have a go. So what we've got, or let me do it with a slightly thicker pen. So we've got our 6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, happy so far? So we've got 4, and we've got 6. 1, 2, or maybe if I did that in a different color, that might be able to help you a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what we do is we put these 6 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we put the 4 in there as well. So we move that 4 up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did it like that, so it makes 10. And then we've got 10 like that. Okay, so then we've got 4 add 6 is the same as 10 altogether. Okay, that's one of your number bonds, so you should be nice and familiar with that one. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so number 2 is what is the whole number here? So what we need to do is we need to move the 8 and the 5 to make the whole. We need to move the 8 and the 5 to make our whole. No, let me just turn it into the pointer. Okay, so we've got the 8 here, and we've got the 5 here, and we want to try and make it into the whole. Okay, so I wonder if you could pause the video, maybe draw that and have a go. Okay, so the whole number, what is the whole number? So we've put the 8 and the 5 together, so you can see exactly here, the 8 from here and the 5 from here, they go together to make the 8 and 5 here. But then we don't just say, what is the total of 8 and 5 is 8 and 5. We then add them all up. And I know that I've put the 10 over the top to make it easier because I haven't actually changed the number of dots. I've just covered them up with this, and then we can see that 8 and 5 is the same as 10 and 3, and that should be nice and easy. 1, 10 and 3 ones, because we've got 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 10. Count on from 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we've got 8 and 5 is the same as 13. The same, you see here, because we could say, if we're drawing it, we could also do it like this. We could say, we could draw around the 10. And this could help us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But then we can count on from 10 because we already know there's 10 there. 10, 11, 12, 13. So we can put the answer in there, 13. Or we could just show it like this. Okay? Okay, so this one is using our knowledge of number families. Okay, building on that. What else does this show us? So we've got 8 and 5 is 13. Yeah, we know that. Okay, so I wonder if you could pause the video and have a go at seeing if you can find out what these other number sentences are. Okay, what are these other number sentences? 8 and 5 is the same as 13. I'll just write the numbers in for you as well. Hopefully it will let me write. Yep, good. 8 and 5 is the same as 13. Okay, so have a go. Have a go. Okay, so let's have a go together then. Let's have a go together. I'm going to use the black pen this time. So 8 and 5 is 13. So we could also say 5. Oops. 5 add 8. Because we've got these two smaller numbers. 5 add 8 is 13. Good. We could also say, remember, if we're doing a takeaway, which number would we need to start with? Which number would we need to start with? Yeah, we'd need to start with the biggest number, which is 13. So we do 13, take away, and we could choose either one. Take away 5. So when we've done 13, take away 5, we're left with the number 8. Good. And then we could also say 13, take away 8 is the same as 5. Well done. Okay, we need to speed on, otherwise it's going to be quite a long lesson. Good, well done. And then what we're going to do, you can also split the number, a number into 3. So what number would go in the top here? So we've got 3 and 7. There are number bond to 10. And we have another 10. So this was a 3, this was a 7. Okay, and then we put those up to in the top, and our total is 20 because we put them all together. So we've got 10 and another 10. 2 10s is the same as 20. Great job. Okay, so what I want you to do is see if you can draw. This is your activity to do by yourselves now. It's your activity, oops. This is your activity to do by yourself now. I'm just going to put myself in the top there. Okay, so these ones, let me put a pointer on to help you out, is I want you to have a go by yourselves. 6 and 4, how would you split those up into the two parts? This one, what would be the total? If you could write the numbers in as well, that would be great. You don't have to draw them, but it would be helpful. Or you can print out the Numicon thing to help you as well. You can print out the Numicon pieces. And then there's this one. This is slightly trickier. And then this is quite hard also. And then, of course, there's a challenge. How many number sentences can you write if we only split this number into 2? So there's now 4 number sentences is a bronze, silver is 6 number sentences, and gold is 8. That's the number, the top number that you can get. Okay, so good luck with that, and I will speak to you soon. I know it's a bit tricky today, so good luck.